Green furled flag. KFKF Radio 94.1 Race Night Pure Stock Feature event here at Central Missouri Speedway. Here we go. Spencer Rife as your early race leader in the 7 car. Here comes Jason Ryan. Keep an eye out on the 2-7. Jimmy Smith, and then Bobby Russell, Byron Glotzback, your top 5 right now. Spencer, as he leads them down into 3 and 4. Let's see how these lines develop now. Early in the race, that high line looked pretty good. We'll see how they'll be searching for that moisture on the track. Now Ryan dives down low this time with Glotzback. Here comes Glotzback as he gets by Smith in the 0-3. But still Spencer Rife as your leader, Jason Ryan. Then Russell Glotzback, 0-3 of Smith, 185 of J.R. Billings. Jeff Hardy in 7th. Logan Headley, the 23, Gary Akers, and then Darren Christie. But your leaders coming out of 4. This will be lap number 4. Spencer Rife, he's sticking to that low side so far, especially in 1 and 2. You'll see Jason Ryan now pop up sometimes. Out of 3 and 4, he does go to that high side now. Here's their lap traffic coming into play. Jason Ryan gets a good run on the top side, but it's still Spencer Rife. Cameron Kelly down on that low side. First-year driver, just second time out. Bobby Russell has to slide up above. Here comes Ryan now, the 2-7. So Ryan and Rife. It's Ryan on that low side. He got a nose in. Spencer Rife, though, with a good run on the top. So you see the top and bottom right now. Spencer Rife is going to slide up into 2. Behind him, Bobby Russell watching them play up there. And then it's Glotzback, Smith, and then the 185 of J.R. Billings, and it's still Spencer. He's holding off the veteran driver. So let's see if Spencer Rife. Spencer with several feature wins this season. Couple of his first 2 feature wins, in fact, but 4 for the 27 of Ryan. But Spencer trying to hold him off here. 8 laps in of your 15 lap A main event, so just 7 to go. Now Ryan jumps up to the top again, coming out of 4, gets a good run that time. Ryan, he's your new leader. Ryan with a great run off the top side. Spencer now, let's see if he changes his line now that he's in that 2nd spot. Russell Glotzback, the 185 of J.R. Billings, the 0-3 of Smith, the 23 of Logan Headley, the 4-2-7 Jeff Hardy, Darren Christie, and then Gary Akers. There's your top 10. So coming around into 3 and 4, your leaders again. Ryan, turn 4 now as the car goes around. We'll check the number. I think the 12. Single car yellow as they go around that time. For Scott Martin, the orange back. All right, looks like the lights are out. Everybody's lined up on that back stretch now as we join Jason Ryan. Jason, the hot driver here late in the season. Here we go. So Ryan, Rife, and now Glotzback takes that 3rd spot away. Here comes J.R. Billings as well. That opened up the door when Russell in the 38 got a little bit high. Ryan, though, using that top side out of turn number 4. I've seen him jump up there several times early in the race, testing that out. Everybody's doing some catfishing down on the bottom in 1 and 2. But Ryan making that top side work. Again, Ryan, Rife, Glotzback, J.R. Billings, Bobby Russell. Then Logan Headley, your points leader. 0-3 of Smith, the Bear, Darren Christie, and then Gary Akers. But right now, here's your leader across the front switch. 2 to go. Yellow flag comes out again in turn number 4. Down in the tires again. Nose to tail, Ryan leads him into 3 and 4. Let's see if we can finish it up here. Central Missouri Speedway Pure Stocks feature finish here. Ryan, Reif, Glotzbach, Billings, Russell. There's your top 5. Reif goes to the low side. The 27 of Ryan up high with the white flag out. So Ryan, he will lead the parade down into 3 and 4 with Reif and Glotzbach. As he comes down the front stretch, his 5th feature win, Ryan. It's Reif, Glotzbach, Billings, Russell, Headley, Christie, Jimmy Smith, Harper, and Jonathan Evans, your top 10. Jimmy the Kid Workman hung up there. Jason Ryan. All right, Jason.
I have trophies now. Do you want me to bring them?
There you go, bud. Hot night out tonight, but good run. Actually, good weekend for you. Had a good run last night as well, and then a get by Spencer here. And I saw you using that top side in 3 and 4. It looked like you were making it work.
Yeah, it was being an outside line. I kind of had to saddle up down there a few times. That cushion kept getting a little higher, and it was tossing me around pretty good. But you hit that thing right, just like a railroad track, and I was getting a good run. And I think we need to put it back on the scale. She was pretty free tonight, and I don't know if I burnt tires off of it last night or what. But, yeah, it was a good, clean race. Thanks to everybody. Thanks for all the kids coming out tonight. That's great to see everybody out here. And appreciate Christie's Taste Queen, Wren Farms, my wife, Chuck, Savannah, my daughter. She's at the lake, but I know she's probably getting text message right now. So,
all right, congratulations. 5 feature wins. Jason Ryan. He gets the special check tonight. I guess we'll go to the other side with Joshua Ali, our photographer tonight. Here tonight, again, part of that Top Gun series between Lakeside Speedway and Central Missouri Speedway. Josh Paul. Sean Burns with 2 feature wins this year alone. Let's see if he can bring them down the front stretch. There we go. Sean Burns. Sean takes him down the back stretch as your early leader. Here comes Curlis in the 33. Stephen McCarr also in that 4M. But right now, Sean Burns, Josh Ball on the high side. Curlis down low. McCarr, Chris Wonder, and Dakota Earls so far. Kit Bailey, the 77. Sean Burns, 2 feature wins here at Central Missouri this year. He's also won some features over at Valley Speedway as well. As now McCarr gets by Curlis. Curlis got a little loose to the top. Here comes McCarr on that low side. Stephen McCarr in the 4M. So Burns, Paul, McCarr, your top 3. Then it's Curlis. Wonder, here comes Kit Bailey now. He's starting to make the high side work. Let's watch Kit Bailey up there in the 77. Keep an eye on him as he's starting to make his move. Kit Bailey. A little bit of a shelf, little cushion up there, starting to work his way up. Now McCarr gets by Josh Paul now, gets a nose in down in turn number 4. Here comes Stephen McCarr. So McCarr, Paul, in that second spot. McCarr comes down low. Good side-by-side action here. Meanwhile, Burns starts to walk away. He says, go ahead, guys, fight it out for a second. I'll just work my way up here. And McCarr now, he has scored still in that 3rd spot. Again, the start-finish is just beyond, your finish line for electronics is just beyond Herschel Thompson here on the front side. This is lap number 7, so just 5 to go now for Sean Burns. Burns and McCarr finally gets his way around Paul. Yellow comes out. In turn 4 for Jesse Johnson. He's the driver out of Warsaw. So flat tire there for Johnson. So meanwhile, Sean Burns, 5 to go. That's Stephen McCarr was looking pretty strong here on this low side. He did choose the low side. Josh Paul up high. Here we go. McCarr now. Curlis gets a nose in there coming out of turn 2. Josh Paul on the high side. I see a couple of lines here. Getting some off that top side too, Josh Paul. So Burns, Paul, McCarr, Curlis, and Bailey now. Watch that 77. We were talking about him earlier. Oh, is Schellert into 07. Spins by himself out of turn number 2. So Adam Schellert. And here we go. 4 to go. Kent Bailey does get a pretty good run up there, but Burns says, well, I better block down here on the low side with McCarr because he was making it work earlier. Stephen McCarr. Now Bailey. Let's see if that 77 can get a good run again. He's making something work up there that the other drivers are not, but right now, let's see, you're still your leader. White flag should come out this next time across. Bailey now, trying to work his way around the 4, McCarr. But Sean Burns, your race leader, part of that Noah's Bandage project. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Supports that group as the double checkers come out. Oh, look out for Bailey now as it comes off that top side, but it's going to be Sean Burns in the 28. Paul, McCarr, Bailey, Curlis, Dakota Earls, Wonder, and Adam Schellert. So your winner, the 28 of Sean Burns, his third feature win this year. The car, Sean Burns. Alliance Racewear Stagecoach Tavern. Sean Burns, your winner. Here we go, Sean. Come on up here. We'll give you a little bit of water, cool off there. A little bit.
That's the best part of this race right here.
The best part of the race. Sean, we were talking a little bit earlier on. You had a good, solid run here again tonight. Had some challenges a little bit from behind there, but really a solid run all night. Tell us a little bit about that Noah's Bandage project as well.
Well, if you're a race fan, you know about Noah's Bandage project because we've done several Noah's Night at the races at Lakeside and Valley and some of the other places. Noah was a 6-year-old kid that had bone cancer, went into remission, and because of his treatment, 6 weeks later developed leukemia and died 6 weeks later after that. He thought he'd be cool and collect fun Band-Aids. And so they've got 3.2 million Band-Aids they've given away as of right now, and raised over 2.1 million for research on secondary cancer. So it's pretty cool. Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. I tell you what, being part of that, if you can come see his car and find the Noah's little stickers here on the car. So congratulations, Sean Burns, your winner with the E-Mods. Again, part of our Top Gun series. To make the start. Meanwhile, it's Justin. It's David Rafferty here on the front side. There we go. So Justin. And here comes the 46 of Dylan. So Justin and Dylan right there on the front side. David on the high side now as he dives down in. David, Justin, and Dylan. Dylan gets that good run out of 2 each and every time. That's where it comes. Whoa, and there goes White in the 33. Right on the back stretch. Kevin White in that 33 goes around. All by himself there. Justin and Dylan. The Rafferty clan here on the first three. So David. Now Dylan jumps up to the top. Look at that run up there. David comes up and says, I'm going to block you up here, bud. So making a run on that high side. Two definite lines here right now for the Mod Lights. See the one up at the top right now with David. Justin, though, fighting back. And here comes Dylan now. Dylan gets a nose in down there. And once Dylan gets that low side out of turn two, it's good night. So watch for David, his dad, trying to fight back at him. See if he can make something work up high tonight. Dylan, though, with the good run on the low side. David putting up a good battle up that top side tonight. Oh, and we have a caution flag with some debris. Debris down here on the front stretch. The Delaware double restart where your race leader is at the front of the field and the remaining cars just behind them. There we go. Now Justin gets a good run up on the top, gets a little bit loose up here, and here comes Dylan. Gets that nose in one time on that low side, and then watch out, he's going to go. David, though, fighting him back here up on the top. Dad says, I'm not going to let you. I'm going to make it work for it tonight. So Dylan gets that car in front of Dad. They both go right up to the top. Oh, and BB goes around in turn number 4. The 03 of BB. Kyle Guy hanging in there. So Dylan, David, and then Travis Alexander. Single foul restart now. Here we go. Don Danner gets a pretty good run on the back stretch, but right now, Dylan on that high side up against the cushion up there. Getting a good run. So Dylan, David, Rafferty, Travis Alexander. Good battle for fourth between Ziggy and Danner now. Danner down on the low, down through the hub of 3 and 4. Trying to get by Ziggy for that spot. And then Nathan Wolf behind them. So Danner is your 5th place car. And then Nathan Wolf, 41 of Michael Rafferty, Garrett Stoneham. In the 4 car, White fights back in the 33 to 98. Oh, some problems with BB again in the 03. That's the first-year driver. But Dylan Rafferty now pulling away from the field, as he often does here at Central Missouri Speedway. 10 laps to go, though, for Dylan. Dad David. And then it's Travis Alexander, Danner. 65 is Ziegler. There's where your race is right now, as those top 2 have pulled away from the field. So let's watch Alexander, Danner on the low side, Ziggy about halfway. Some 2 wide action here between 2 and 3 wide action now as they come out of turn number 2. So Danner now pulls up. Oh, 2 spinners here in turn 4. White and the 98, but never stopped. On the 171. Dylan and David, they're hanging way up on the top. Here comes Danner, though. Danner and Travis Alexander. Good battle for third now. And Danner, I think, will take that spot away. Let's see what happens here. Yep, he does. Danner. So Dylan, David Rafferty. No, it's still Alexander. Danner fights back, gets a pretty good run out of 1 and 2. Alexander, now there'll be just 5 to go this time across. Danner down low. Danner now does take that third position, but Travis is not giving it up easy. Gets run up high. Danner still sticking down on the low line right now. So a couple of distinct lines here, bottom and top, with Dylan Rafferty. This young man with 5 wins in 5 different states, including, obviously, he won last night at Lakeside Speedway. He's going to win here again tonight unless something happens with the car. It'll be 2 to go this time across. White flag next time across. For Dylan Rafferty. For Dylan. This will be his 10th feature win here at Central Missouri Speedway. White flag in the air. Dad in the 64, still second. Don Danner with a good run. And then it's the 36 of Travis Alexander. The 65 of Brian Ziegler, your top 5. As he comes out of 4, it's Dylan Rafferty as BB goes around in turn number 4. That'll change your top 5. So it'll be David Rafferty, Donnie Danner, Travis Alexander, then Nathan Wolf in the 3 car. The car, Dylan Rafferty. All right, we'll get a word in with Dylan here in just a moment. Head down to the track. Hey, good weekend. You get a win last night at Lakeside and another one here at Central Missouri tonight.
Yeah, pretty good weekend. The track tonight was amazing. It was like riding a bull up there on the cushion.
Yeah, I was watching you guys up on that top. Your dad was in front of you there for the first part of the race, but then you figured a way around him on the restart.
Yeah, I think the bottom was pretty good, but I don't know. I think top was just better.
All right, congratulations. Great weekend. Dylan Rafferty, your winner. 10th feature win here this year. Dallas Heuser in the 15, and then Jason. And here we go. Green flag in the air. Clancy, in the 7. Richards gets up a little bit loose out of turn number 2. Royalty on the low side. Stephen Clancy goes up to the top. 94 of Ebert. Gets into the 94 of Jacob Ebert. Gets into the tire here on the front coming out of turn number 4. Video on Cheeseworks video. Go to YouTube or Facebook. Here we go, coming out of 4. Clancy leads them down. Here we go. So let's watch this top side now. Now Royalty jumps up there, but Richards down low. You do have that top and bottom. Clancy last week used the top, moved up through the field. 15 of Heuser now pulls off. So Clancy, Richards, and then Royalty. So there's Clancy. Then it's Lyle and Ebert. There's your top 5 right at this moment. Jason Reeves, the new driver, not new driver, but new car. Just the second time out for that machine. Jason trying to get a handle on the 5R.